My friend introduced me to this thing called the Millionaires Maker. It's the first way to make money online that actually works. And now I'm making $500 a day, every day without fail. It runs in the background, so I don't have to be on the computer, and it's pulling money into my bank account. My friend is making even more than I am, over $1,000 a day, because he spends more time on it. I strongly suggest you to try it now if you get the invite, and there are still a few spots left. So start right now.
Hi, my name is Mark and I'm a millionaire. $1,010,452 in my bank account. With a portion of my first week of proceeds using the Millionaires Maker, I went on to a 2-week vacation. The first week in Austria and the second at Siena, Italy. For those of you watching this, I would like to say don't wait. Life is like riding a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you must keep moving. Jump on it. You have nothing to lose. And you don't need experience because you got a great support team here to guide you through every step. All you have to do is commit 5 minutes every day. And if you don't have 5 minutes, then you simply do not have a life. That's all. Good luck everyone, and thank you, the Millionaires Maker.
I can't explain how it works, but I can tell you how much I made today with it. $800 cash, and that's just today. Just by clicking a few things every day. I must say, this is awesome. Again, I want to make over 6 figures this year just by using the Millionaires Maker.
Hi there, my name is Martin. You might have arrived at this video at the urging of a friend or family member. Maybe you heard about this on television or a radio news show. It doesn't really matter how you heard about this video, but it is important that you pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Because you are here, I'm pretty sure that you are looking to earn some serious money. You might have tried all sorts of multiple level marketing, maybe bought and sold stock, or worked in sales. Well, how did that work out for you? If you were like most people, you had some successes, but soon went right back to broke, right? Maybe you are working a full-time job right now, and you are just thinking about earning some extra money. Really? Just some extra money? Why are you thinking about settling for a little extra money? Life is short, and you need to be focusing on making seriously large paychecks. I want to introduce you today, right now, to the fastest way to make $1 million available anywhere on earth. You can't earn it any faster at your job. That would take many years. You can't earn it faster playing the lottery. That takes years too. In fact, your chances of winning are almost impossible. You won't get that money from a relative or the government, so don't look there either. The stock market? That's a joke. I'll bet you have already lost a fortune in the markets. No, my friend. If you want to, I mean really want to earn $1 million, this is the best and fastest way to do it. Make money online. Well, what did you expect? Look, you already know that being self-employed and earning money online is drop-dead simply the best way to go. There is no office expense, super low entry-level costs, and you are your own boss. But I don't want to spend your valuable time trying to convince you to do what is obviously the right thing for yourself. I want to show you the best way to earn money online. That is through trading binary options. Now, if you are still with me, then I simply must congratulate you for getting this far. You know, a lot of people will have fallen away from this video by now. Oh, it doesn't take much to disappoint people. Most are looking for the easy button. You know, the one that just spits money out at will. Those guys hardly got past the first minute. Frankly, they will never, ever see $1 million in their lifetimes because they are not willing to put in the work to earn that kind of money. You see, earning $1 million is not all that hard once you know how. People that make millions do so often and easily because they learned how when they made their first $1 million. So I'm going to show you how this is done. But you have to be willing to learn new things that may not seem reasonable at first. Look, making $1 million is not done the same way that you earn $1,000. Most people think that if they just do the same thing a lot more that earned them $1,000, they could earn $1 million too. Sorry, it just doesn't work that way. Why? It has to do with the laws of nature. Really, if you actually could work so hard and so long that your $1,000 worth of work could equal $1 million worth of the same work, it would likely kill you anyway. Look at how long it took you to earn $1,000. A week? A month? Longer? Then multiply that times 1,000 more. What I see is too much time spent and effort created for that goal. It is impossible to get $1 million that way. Now, what I'm going to teach you is binary option trading as a vehicle to the $1 million. Learning about binary option trading is not just about trading options. This is far more powerful than even that. Yes, many people have indeed made lots of money trading binary options, but know this, far more have lost money doing the same thing. So, you might be thinking right now, well, isn't this as bad as gambling? Isn't this just another way to take a chance at a big win, like the lottery? Of course, it's an easy parallel to make. After all, a risk is a risk, right? No, not if you are educated as to the right moves to recognize and take next. Those that make $1 million are smart people. There is seldom anyone that reaches that level of income by dumb luck. Sure, it might seem like they were just lucky or at the right place at the right time, but they did some things right that led them to the big jackpot. Anywhere along the road to success, there are forks in the road. You can go in one direction or the other. You can make the right decision or the wrong one. One will lead you farther toward the $1 million, the other will lead you away from it. Now, all this makes plenty of sense, right? The smart people were able to make the right decision every time. Some of these decisions did not seem to matter at the time. They were tiny decisions that had nothing to do with the goal in that moment. Most of us would look at this and think, well, what's the difference here? Why is this decision so important that I should get it right? Perhaps they must decide between the color of an outfit, the size of a TV, or the kind of investment. Without going into a great deal of philosophy about this, every decision does matter. That outfit will be worn at an important meeting someday and may influence the agreements made there. That TV might be so large that all your friends keep coming over to watch football, keeping you from your important work. The kind of investment you make can take you on adventures you never thought possible. Rich people understand that the world is very interconnected and that seemingly unrelated events are often quite connected. Have you ever been to a new city and met a total stranger that knew your hometown and some people there? Maybe he even knew folk that you know. We dismiss this casual conduct as serendipity and the "it's a small world" syndrome. No big deal. I am here today to tell you that it is indeed a big deal. Rich people know this, and they pay particular attention to coincidence and mystery. They know that often the odd occurrences in life are bringing attention to things that can make them more income. Now, it isn't just about the money. Don't think that it is. Rich people can see that a message that crosses their path might just be a random message. But like I said earlier, they are smart enough and experienced enough to see the difference. That is where their experience allows them to cash in on the right money moves more often than most other people can. For example, I will create a scenario that shows how this might work for a millionaire versus a middle-class person. The event will be a simple piece of paper left on a sidewalk in a busy city. On the paper is a list of items: milk, bread, toothpaste, orange juice, and paper. Also is what appears to be a memo to the writer from himself to call Bill about the Hatton aluminum window. So what do you take from this message on the paper? Level of awareness 1. You could be reminded to buy some milk before you go home tonight. This is an obvious and clear message to anyone that sees this as a simple reminder. Level of awareness 2. You might see that you should call your dentist for a cleaning. This is a deeper message, as the dentist is not mentioned, but implied through the toothpaste needed. Level of awareness 3. You might think about a childhood friend, totally unrelated to these items. This discloses a very deep awareness of your mental images and messages. Of course, the next question is, what would a millionaire think about when he picked up the same piece of paper? After he read it, he would think about throwing it away. What? Yes, that's right. The only thing you would take from this random note is the memory of the items and the reminder about the window, and he would maintain an awareness of these should they present themselves again soon. Okay, I know this sounds like a lot of hocus pocus, but bear with me just a short time longer. This is pretty important material, so let me finish this. The millionaire knows that a random message is just a random message until it is not any longer. Every day we are all bombarded with random messages that mean only what they contain for that moment. Other messages are repeated until we either get the message, act upon it, or we dismiss it altogether. Much like another fork in the road, right? So the smart person stays alert for these repeated messages, and follows the trail of breadcrumbs to the goal at the end of the trail. Haven't you ever wondered about the tenacity of the wealthy person that kept banging away at impossible goals until they were successful? There are countless stories about how these people fought against all odds to become victorious. Yet we all want to think that it was just dumb luck. No, they were following the repeated messages, and you can too. What I want to share with you today is the possibility, no, the reality that you too can become wealthy trading binary options. I know that you have heard this message before, and I ask that you not turn away from the message that is screaming out to you to seize this chance to make some serious money. Just take a moment and think about all the good that you can and will do once you have enough money to properly support your family. Imagine how their lives will be improved with better food, housing, and education. Even your house of worship can benefit with you becoming a generous donor. You can become a pillar of the community. This is what money can do for you. Money is not bad. It is not evil. It does wonderful things when in the right hands, your hands. So let's talk for a moment about these binary options and the opportunity facing you today. You have already heard about this income generator, and you likely even know how it works. I suspect that you have done a little research into it, and this is certainly not your first encounter with the subject. Already, you are following the breadcrumbs. Do you see that? Good. Now, I know that all this is a little out of reach for a lot of people, so let me give you a few news articles to read. Here are some of the highlights from the articles, and I am including the link to let you read it yourself online. Here is a news article. Teen Sam Cooke becomes multi-millionaire trading in stocks. Story in the Sun newspaper. Sam Cooke left school with just 2 GCSEs and struggled with math. But after Dad lent him £2,000, he has now made £17.5 million trading stock market. He has just treated himself to a £170,000 Ferrari, lives in a waterfront flat in Plymouth, and is worth millions. Now, I recommend that you read all of that article and learn about this whiz kid. He has excelled in his trading and even teaches others how to do what he does. Here is another interesting news article. Trader turns $1,500 to $1 million in 3 years. About 3 years ago, Tim Grattani decided to begin trading stocks with his life savings of $1,500. Today, the 24-year-old's portfolio is worth more than $1 million. Another great news article. This 27-year-old made millions riding the death spirals of penny stocks. Josh Sazen profited by lending failing companies money. Here is the last one, but very inspiring. Seattle man who wore clothes with holes, clipped coupons, leaves $188 million to institutions. Jack McDonald, who kept a meager lifestyle all his life, was never poor as he appeared, but was in fact a secret millionaire. McDonald's astonishing donations from his will mark the largest philanthropic gift in Washington state this year. It's also the 6th largest in the country for 2013 so far. Now, you must admit, reading all these success stories, that it's important that you understand the power of using the right tools to create your fortune. These millionaires use the right tools, and I want to tell you that an even more powerful tool has been created right now that will give you a leg up on making that $1 million. This new tool will leverage your time and money as no other has done to date. You'll see in the first article about the Whiz Kid that his methods of trading are actually now a little outdated. Technology has advanced a great deal in just this last year alone. With these advances in technology, we have been able to design and build the fastest and most accurate tool for trading binary options that you have ever seen anywhere. This software is so focused on the win that it has over a 90% win ratio. Now, don't you think that anyone can be winning trader with a 90% win rate? You bet they can. So, this is your fork in the road. Right here. Will you make the right decision to move closer to that $1 million? Or will you do like so many others and walk down the other path to mediocrity? Will you pay attention to the random messages that keep repeating themselves to you about obtaining wealth? Or will you just click away? Thanks for watching. I hope to see you inside.
You want to hear something crazy? The $15,000. More than that, $15,000 each day. That's how much I made with this new program called the Millionaires Maker. I got an invitation for the system early. My goodness, It has been life-changing. I don't even know if you can get access to it, but if you get the chance, try this out. It's by far the best thing online right now. $15,000 is nothing to sneeze at. I did not believe it until I saw the money in my bank account. Best thing online, no question.
Hi, my name is Amy and I'm a millionaire. $6,572 in just one day. That's how millionaires are born. And in one short month, I earned more money than I had in my whole entire life combined. The money in my bank account has a lovely, comforting and relaxing effect on me. Knowing I have a financial cushion, everything is more enjoyable, and that feeling is priceless. It doesn't matter what your mama did. It doesn't matter what your daddy did. Nobody but you are responsible for your life. So start right now.